Hey guys, today we're talking about waterproofing in the basement. So as a homeowner, ensuring the integrity and the longevity of your property is paramount. Among the various maintenance tasks, protecting your basement from water damage stands out as a critical endeavor, particularly in regions prone to heavy rainfall and snowmelt, such as Ontario. In this comprehensive guide, we will delve into the importance of sump pumps, basement waterproofing systems, and effective water management strategies to safeguard your home against water intrusion. So, a sump pump is a device designed to prevent basement flooding by efficiently removing excess water from the sump pit, especially constructed pit or basin located in the lowest part of the basement or crawl space. When the water level in the sump pit rises to a certain point, the sump pump activates automatically, pumping the water away from the foundation and preventing potential flooding issues. Without the sump pump, the hydrostatic pressure from the outside of the foundation may even cause cracks on the concrete slab and the flood basement. Some people get confused when they see the cracks as shown in the video, thinking that it's caused by settling, but it's actually made by the water pressure coming from under the slab. While sump pumps provide crucial protection against water intrusion, they are most effective when complemented with a comprehensive basement waterproofing system. Basement waterproofing encompasses a range of techniques aimed at preventing water from penetrating the foundation walls and the basement floors. These techniques include sealing cracks, installing drainage systems, and applying waterproof coatings to the surfaces. The drainage system gathers all the water around the foundation and guides it to the sump pit. The dimple mat against the wall helps prevent the water from penetrating the wall or the foundation and lead the water to the flange pipe. By creating a barrier against moisture, the basement waterproofing helps maintain a dry and comfortable environment in the basement and protects against structural damage and mold growth. Despite the importance of addressing water issues promptly, attempting DIY water remediation without professional guidance can lead to costly mistakes. Here are some of them. First, ignoring the root cause. Merely pumping out water from the flooded basement without addressing the underlying cause, such as poor drainage or foundation cracks, is a temporary solution at best. Second, improper sump pump installation. Incorrect installation of a sump pump can render it ineffective or even cause more damage. It's essential to consult a professional to ensure proper installation and maintenance. Third is neglecting maintenance. Sump pumps require regular maintenance to ensure they function optimally when needed. Neglecting tasks like cleaning the sump pit or testing the pump can lead to failures during the critical times. The fourth, improper waterproofing. Applying a quick fix waterproofing solution like tar-based sealer may temporarily address the water issues, but the porous concrete blocks cannot breathe and the soaking water will eat into the blocks in the long run and eventually make the situation even worse. So we know that there are a lot of risks behind DIYing a waterproofing system yourself, but we know the reason we're doing that is because it's very expensive doing those systems. So here I have some recommendation for those who want to save money. The most recommended solution is to get a grading sidewalk. So this is how you can do it. Build a sidewalk around the foundation around the house. Ensure the sidewalk has a grading that leads the water away from your foundation. The proper grading will encourage the water flow away from the house, reducing the risk of water seeping into the basement. Usually a 1 meter wide concrete sidewalk with very good grading can help a lot in preventing the water issues in the basement. This is a pretty cheap way to help remedy the water issues in the basement if you do the job yourself. I use this method on my two of my rental properties actually, and it basically solved 95% of the water issues. One of them was leaking really bad when I bought it. There was basically a creek in my basement, and the funny thing is that there was no leaking spot at all on the home inspection report in the thermal imaging section. So I had to find a solution to prevent the water from going into my basement. That's what I did with a concrete sidewalk on both sides of the house where most of the water came from. and the next year there was no creak, and I can barely find any leaking spot in the basement after that. So we will still have some minor leaking spots from inside the basement because it's not a professional way to do the job. But the best thing we can do is to lead the water away from the foundation, so the water that can seep into the basement will be quite minimal. And those minor leaking spots are quite manageable actually. Another thing I want to point out is the downspout extension, which is very important. Make sure to have a proper eavesdrought system in the place first, so that the rainwater won't stay near the house foundation. Redirect downspouts away from the foundation at least 1 meter away from the house. This prevents water from pooling near the foundation and infiltrating the basement. It's so important because I have seen so many homeowners who are just careless about maintaining their homes and let the water pour into the corner of the foundation. Even you can see the water behind the waterproofing membrane, the dimple mat. It's gonna create a heaven for mold in the basement easily. Last time I went to see a raised ranch in Windsor, it's about only 10 years old, and it was waterproofed from the outside as well. But when I went to see the place, it's terrible. The mold grows all over the place in the basement, in the insulation, because the downspout points right at the basement foundation corner, and the water was directly going into behind the membrane, the dimple mat, whenever it rains. Also, the raised ranch type of homes in Windsor tend to have a very specific water issue. That is, the little crawl space under the front entrance tends to have leaking issues right under the front step. Even happens in those that have been waterproofed from the outside. So I think that's a kind of design defect, because I have seen quite a few of them having the same kind of situation. One of the worst I have seen is gonna cost you over $15,000 to fix the issue, as per the home inspector, because the framing under the leaking spot is totally eaten out by the mold, and the concrete has to be redone as well. So it's really expensive to fix the issue once it's getting so bad. So in conclusion, sump pumps, basement waterproofing systems, and effective water management strategies play integral roles in safeguarding your home against water damage. By understanding the importance of these components and avoiding common DIY mistakes, homeowners can protect their investment and ensure a dry, healthy living environment. Remember to consult professionals for expert guidance and comprehensive solutions tailored to your home's specific needs. With proactive measures and diligent maintenance, you can enjoy peace of mind knowing that your basement is protected from these elements. That's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye.